Hey guys, here's a quick little mat sesh to get you through whatever you're doing and whatever's going on for you. So let's get started in all fours in tabletop. So knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders, and just take a few rounds of cat-cow just to get some breath movement going. So inhale, lower the belly, open up through your chest, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone, rounding through your spine as you look back. Inhale, belly lowers, ribs lower, chest expands. And then exhale, tucking that tailbone, scooping your ribs in, looking back. Let's take one more nice deep breath in. And exhale, letting that go. Then find that nice neutral spine, tuck your toes, hover your knees just off the floor and tap your knees down. Little hover and tap, little hover and tap, little hover and tap. You've got 8 more. Keep going for 7 and 6. Last 5. 4 more. 3, 2. Find that little hover, clap your knees together and open. Little clap and clap and clap. Make sure you're not rounding through your spine. Don't look back at your knees because then you start to sort of curve. You want to look at the top of your mat. Good, let's go 5 and 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses up and down, up and down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Alrighty, let's take that right hand high, get some rotation in, thread that arm underneath your left, and inhale, reaching up, and exhale. 1 more, breathing in, and exhale, rotate. And place that hand back down, straight to the other side, left hand reaches high, thread it under. Breathing in, make sure you're relaxing your head as you lower down. 1 more. And reach it through. Both hands down underneath your shoulders. From here, you're going to shift your weight slightly forward. Try and come into like plank on your knees. Bend the elbows back into a tricep press. Straighten those arms up. So a little bend and straighten. Not a little bend, actually. It's at least halfway down. But you want those elbows brushing your side waist, and you feel like you've got a really long spine here. Try and not stick your bum back. If you absolutely have to, you can regress and bring those knees in. But I want those elbows feeling like they're wrapping back towards your thighs. And we've got 5 and 4. Last 3, 2 more. Last 1. And then sit yourself back towards your heels. Alrighty, from here, bring those hands back towards your knees. We're going to get our thigh dancing done early. I'm going to turn to face you slightly. From here, take those knees out just a little bit wider. I've brought my heels together at the back. From here, come up onto your knees. All right, tap your bum back down towards your heels. Push through your shins to come back up. So we're working the quads here. Awesome. All righty. Little squeeze of the bum at the top. What you want to watch is that hinge forward. You want to keep those shoulders straight over your hips. All righty. Starting to feel a little bit of warmth here. Keep that going. I think we should add some arms. Now, I don't have weights on me right now. You can grab some weights. Otherwise, just little shoulder taps. So good. Alrighty, I'm going to add some rotation through our spine as we keep going here. Make sure you're not hinging forward. We've got 4 more, and then both hands will come out in front in 3 and 2. And then both hands come out in front. As you sit down, I want the right hand to open, or the left hand, just one side, and then come back up. And then the other arm opens, and then comes back. So just opening, it'll help you to keep that spine upright, not hinging forward. So good. Let's go 2 more each side. Last one. And then come back onto your heels. Take a moment there, hands to your hips. From here, you're just going to hover your bum off those heels. Take a little hip swing side to side. I love this one because it feels like you're doing something fun even though it really burns. And we've got 8, 7, 6, lean back more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up onto your knees. Reach your hands out in front like you're a little zombie. And then from here, you're hinging back at the knees. So no bending at the hips. And then slowly come up, push those hands back. So you're hinging back, standing tall, hinging back and standing tall. And let's add a little cross of the arms and reach. A little cross and reach. I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades on your back. So we're getting a bit of arm, shoulder work there. Mid back. Good. So it feels like you're pulling, or like if you're doing a reformer, you're holding onto the straps and you're pulling, or you've got a TheraBand out in front, you're pulling it. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's go 5 more. Keep breathing. Last 4. And 3. 2 more. Last 1. And then sit down. All right, I'm gonna let that one go. And then you'll roll on to one side, so you're facing me. Doesn't matter which side, we'll always do the other side. And then we're gonna get into the bum and a bit of side waist. So from here, you can pop your head up on your hand to start so you can see what we're doing. You're gonna bend both knees up like you're sitting in a chair. So I want these shins parallel with the edge of your mat, not a clam. It's a big right angle here and a big right angle here. Then you're gonna push your top hip away. Mic pack in the way. So I can slide my hand under your side waist here. Letting your head go will help allow you to do that. From here, you're gonna lift that top leg up and then place it back down. Now, if you love glutes and you're a bit crazy and you've got some ankle weights, you can always pop ankle weights on here. Maybe you do this video today, then grab some weights and ankle weights for next time and add them in as we do arms and legs. Alrighty. So it's just lifting that top unit up and down. You're not letting this top hip roll. I'm actually holding that hip there. And then we're going to add on in 4 and 3 and 2. And then keep that leg lifted. Kick that leg straight to the end of your mat, keeping it in line with your hip so it's not dropping down. Bend it back in and then lower it down. So you lift, kick, squeeze your butt cheek, bend, place it down. Lift, kick and squeeze. Bend it back in, lower it down. Lift, kick and squeeze. So good. All right, keep that going. In about 3 more, we've just got that. Bend and straighten. In 2. Good. Last one. All right, bring that leg up and then kick it straight out, bend it in. So a big squeeze, squeeze that butt cheek. You even pop your finger there, just where that crease is, and you're squeezing it and squeezing it. Alrighty. Try and relax everything else, and you're trying to keep that upper body still. So notice if your ribs are starting to flare out or you're starting to back bend, there's a little bit of core engagement there. I can feel my belly working. Alrighty, we're gonna add on a little lift. You'll kick out, a little lift and lower, bend it back in. Kick it out, little lift and lower, and bend it back in. Kick out, little lift and lower, and bend it back in. Couple more than just the lift and lower. Last 2. Last 1. Now keep it straight, little lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. I want you to feel like you're getting longer with that leg. So it's not just a lift and lower. I want you to feel like you're reaching that thigh right out of your hip socket. So it's like the leg's getting even longer each time. And we've got another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in line with your hip. Turn the toes up, little frog kick. Bend the knee in, kick it out. So I want you to wrap that thigh up, wrap that knee up towards the ceiling. Don't let this hip roll back too much though. Should feel like a one-legged sumo squat. That's exactly pretty much what it is. So good. We've got 8 more and 7. I hope you're feeling it in that glute. If you don't feel things in this, you need to let me know. All right, you can write me a little comment, you can send me a text, find me on Instagram, hunt me down. Let's go 4 more and 3. Last 2. And then last 1. Keep that leg out straight, turn the toes down now. Now I want a little rainbow in front of your knee if you can, and then bring that leg back, turn the toes up. So you rainbow, big toe down in front of your knee, and then toes back up. So wrapping that thigh down, and then thigh back up. Thigh down, and then thigh back up. Alrighty, let's go 8. I'm loving 8s at the moment. 7 and 6. We're done with this soon. In 4 and 3. Last 2. And then last one, and then bring that leg out in front, wrap that thigh down, little pulses up with your heel, just for 6 and 5, last 4, 3, let me see your foot, last 2, and 1. Bring that leg back down, give your butt a little bit of a hit. Alrighty, when you're ready, roll onto your back. Let's smash this belly in a really good way. Alrighty, hands behind your head, starting off nice and simple. Take a breath in, exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curling up. So you're trying to flatten that belly down away from your clothing. Let's work with imprint here. So belly's down, lower back is down towards the mat. You're relaxing your head into your arms. You're breathing. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. We're going to add those legs. Right leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Left leg lifts. Inhale, lower. So just going for a little walk there. Keep it going. Curl up a little bit more. 4 more. Then we're moving on in 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. Make both feet down. Curl your head up. Reach your fingers long. Extend the right leg long. Bring it back in and out. Now you can keep reaching with those fingers, or you can support your head. Now it's just bringing more weight back, but it does create a little bit more support for the neck. I've got a bit of neck stuff going on, so placing my hands behind my head is better for me. Otherwise, those fingers can reach long. You can sort of curl up a little bit more usually there. All right, or you can do one of each. One of each is good. Okay. I'm going to start to add some rotation. So knee comes in, you rotate, extend. So you're just staying with the right hand side. If the hands were out long, I recommend bringing them back in. Helps you get that left rib cage right across to that right hip. Let's go 6 more. Inhale, exhale. Now you're staying up the whole time. It's just a rotation. And 4. Last 3. And 2. And 1 more. Extend that leg long. Wave it up to the ceiling and back down. Wave it up and down. Can you curl up a little higher and lower? A little higher and lower. 5 more. And 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. And lower down. Bend that leg back down. Let your arms relax. Take a breather. And then curl your head back up. Left leg comes to tabletop. You're extending it out and in. You're curling up the whole time. You can reach those fingers forward. So going straight to the other side. Leg in, leg out. Maybe one hand behind the head. You're softening that belly down. Curl up a little higher. Alrighty, let's go about 6 more and then we'll add that rotation in 5. Curl up even higher for 4 and 3. Last 2. And then when you're ready, as that knee comes in, you rotate and extend, and you rotate and extend. Good. Try and keep that head lifted. If you absolutely have to, lower your head down and just keep that leg going. And remember, right ribs right across to left hip. That's what you're going with. And we've got 6 and 5. Last 4. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Good. Legs straight up to the ceiling. Wave it down. Good. Curl up even higher. And then curl up even more as that leg lifts and lowers. Inhale. Exhale. Don't lower that head all the way down though. Try and keep some of that flexion. And lower that leg to a point where it feels okay for your lower back. You don't want that pulling. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. 5 more. And 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last 1. And let that go. Awesome work. Alrighty. Let's roll on to the other side. I'm going to turn to face you guys. I'm going to get into those legs again. So I want you to lie down onto your side. Bend those knees up like you're sitting into a high back chair. So those shins should be parallel to your mat or whatever you've got in front of you. Top hand to top hip, give it a little push away. I want to be able to slide my hand out there, little mouse house. You can already see that skirting board behind me there. Alrighty, when you're ready, let's lift that top leg up, lower that unit back down. I'm relaxing my head down, not letting my ribs flare out, slight engagement of my belly. So this might not feel like a lot to start, but as you know on the other side, you do start to feel it eventually. We're working that right butt cheek. Let's go 5 more, and then we'll add that little kick out. Keep pushing your hip away so you're keeping your side waist both long. And in 3, we'll add that kick. In 2, and then lift. Extend that leg long. Keep it in line with your hip. It's not lowering. Bend it back in and lower down. Lifting up, kick it long, bend it back in and lower down. Little float up, kick it out, bend it back in, lower down. Let's bring our finger to that butt crease so we know that we're squeezing it. Yeah. Almost feels like you're kicking it a little bit further back from your hips, so you're getting that nice opening through the front of that hip flexor as well. And we've just got those kicks out and in 3 and 2. And then last one, keep that leg lifted. Now kick it out, bring it back in. So try and think about your leg getting longer. Make sure that leg's coming just back to that chair shape, not in towards your chest. I'm going to pop my hand there, make sure it doesn't come in too far. And then bring my hand back to my hip and give it a little push away. So I've still got my little mouse house here. And slide my hand under. So good. Don't let that leg drop. You're keeping it lifted in line with your hip. All right, let's start to add that little lift and lower and bend it back in. We're getting that outer hip to start to work. Now it will lift, right? But I want you to think lengthening leg and just lifting leg. So you're keeping the side waist long. You're not cinching it as you lift. Alrighty, and 4 more, just the lift and lower. In 3, keep squeezing this butt cheek. And 2. Good. 1 more. And then it's just that lift and lower. I think lots of length through that leg. Keep pushing out through your heel. I find flexing the foot helps. Keep this side waist long. Shouldn't be cinching. Doesn't have to be a huge lift. Keep reaching for 8. And 7. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted. Wrap that thigh up, knee and toes up. You've got that little frog press, kicking it out, bending that knee in, kicking it out. Keep that hip completely still. It's not rolling back. And then watch if you're starting to belly flop. Keep those ribs drawing in. A little bit of core engagement there. Good. Try and keep that thigh wrapping up as you extend out. So you're working your little glutes on the side there. Alrighty, let's go 8 more. I've got that lovely little rainbow. In 6, 5 more, and 4, 3, 2. Should be feeling it now. I'm just feeling it. Last one. And then big toe down, heel up. Try and tap just in front of your knee here. And then wrap that thigh back up as you come back. So wrap it down. And then watch if your body is flopping around like seaweed. Right, you're trying to keep it completely still. And you're isolating the movement from the hip socket. So it's a thigh wrapping up, thigh wrapping down, thigh wrapping up. Knee and toes should naturally move with you. And we've got another 4. And then we've got those awesome pulses. In 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring that leg out in front. Let me see the sole of your foot. Heel up, little pulses up and up. Just for 6, and 5. 4 more. Keep breathing for 3, and 2, and 1. Bend that knee and give that butt a little bit of a hit if it needs it. Alrighty, we're going to come back onto our hands and our knees, a little bit more core, a little bit more arm work to finish us off. Alrighty, when you're ready, turn those fingers in slightly, so they're in like that on the floor. And then just bend the elbows out to the side, chest down over your hands. So you can start in like a tabletop. Keep going with that. I'm just going to fix this up. So chest press down and chest press back up. Silly thing. There we go. All right, so knees are under hips to start. Just like our tricep presses before, you can slide those knees back, make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. So the elbows are going out to the side now. You're breathing in and exhaling out. And we've got 6 more. And 5. Last 4. 3. 2. And 1. Shift yourself back to a little child's pose. And when you're ready, we're slowly making our way back to a high plank. All right, so start on all fours. Tuck one toe back, then the other. So you're in a high plank here. Keep pushing the ground away with those hands. Lift that space between your shoulder blades and try and lift your pubic bone up towards your nose. All right, tailbone towards your heels. Alrighty, keep breathing in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. 4 more deep breaths, and then we're going to add on. I know, nice sneaky hold here, isn't it? 2 more breaths. Seeing if we can still our breath, even in this shape. Last one. Let it go. All right, bring the toes together at the back, and then flick the right toes back. Tuck and lower. Left toes back. Tuck and lower. Right toes back. Tuck and lower. Left toes back. Tuck and lower. A couple more. One more each side. Awesome. Holding your plank. Heels to the left. Left hand to the middle. Right hand reaches high. Just holding this side plank for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight to the other side. Right hand down, heels to the right. Left hand reaches high. Holding there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands come down. Can you lower the right forearm down, then the left forearm down? Keep those hips up. You can lower those knees if you absolutely have to, but try and hold with me for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, left hand down. Holding your plank for 4, 3, 2, 1. Left forearm down, right forearm down. Holding that forearm plank just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right hand down. Hold it there just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can lower those knees down. Sit back, take a big shoulder roll. If you need to, take a little wrist roll as well. So good. Last little stretch to finish us off. So bring those legs out in front. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a glute stretch. Cross the right foot just above the left knee. Slide that leg in. Sit up nice and tall. Feel an opening through the chest, opening through that slide glute. And then slowly let that left leg go long. Place the right foot down, give that leg a little hug in, sitting up nice and tall, turning towards your right. And slowly come back to center. Unravel that right leg, cross the left leg, slide the right foot in, sit up nice and tall. Feel that opening through the left glute. And slowly slide that leg long. Place. Hug your left thigh in as you sit up nice and tall, turning towards the left. And slowly come into an easy cross-legged seat. Place the left hand down, right hand reaches high into a beautiful side bend. And slowly come up and over to the other side. And slowly coming back up, reach both hands up overhead, find a connection of the hands, draw them down, interlace those hands, push them away from you, rounding through your spine. And then reach those hands up overhead, sitting up nice and tall, interlace the hands behind you, and draw your chest up and open as you pull those hands back. And then letting that go, big shoulder roll, and you are all done. Well done, guys.